The reality check for Porsche and the electric car stall. In Stuttgart, something that until lately was unthinkable has happened. The chief executive of Porsche, Oliver Blume, acknowledged in an internal memo that our business model, which has served us well for many decades, no longer works in its current form. That letter was made public on July 18, 2025. A phrase that, coming from one of the most profitable brands in the world, sounds like an earthquake in the automotive industry. Porsche bet on the total electrification of its range with the Taycan as its emblem. A car designed to prove that power, luxury, and speed could coexist without petrol. But the experiment did not turn out as they expected. The Taycan, which in 2023 was a source of pride, today stands for frustration. 27,527 units are under recall in the US due to risk of short circuit in the battery module that could cause fire. Customers complain of battery failures, unstable software, and interminable repair times. On forums and social networks, owners of models priced over €150,000 confess they feel cheated. Many say they will never buy an electric Porsche again. The figures are as harsh as the complaints. Taycan deliveries plunged almost 50% in the last comparable period. In the US, its resale value halves in just 2 years. Meanwhile, the traditional Porsches, like the 911 or the Cayenne, keep demand and profitability. In practice, Porsche is going into reverse. Internally, it prepares cost-saving plans and a product strategy revision. It has already announced cuts and restructuring totaling about 3,900 jobs planned through 2029. But the problem isn't only technical, it is strategic. Europe and the US have tried to build value chains for batteries and cells. Many initiatives have failed or been postponed. A prime example was British Volt in the UK. The promised gigafactory became a project in administration, leaving billions committed and jobs projected that never happened. In Porsche's case, this has also had a chapter. The subsidiary Cellforce, created to produce high-performance batteries, has seen its industrial plans cut and eventually cancelled due to weak demand and lack of scale economies. Porsche announced in August 2025 that it abandons industrial production plans of Cellforce and converts it to R&D only, losing about 200 jobs. The aggregated effect on the German and European economy is tangible. The automotive industry, a backbone of German manufacturing, has seen over the past 2 years the loss of tens of thousands of direct jobs and massive restructuring of production capacities. Major relocations, adjustment programs, and cuts announced by manufacturers, including large group programs at Volkswagen and its suppliers, have put supply chain jobs at risk, from component vendors to battery plants. These losses have stressed local employment indicators in key industrial regions and triggered investment uncertainty. These figures, expressed in numbers and in impact, have put union labor agreements and strategic pacts into question. The major pact between Volkswagen and the unions, known as Zukunft Volkswagen, Future Volkswagen, signed December 20, 2024 between Volkswagen, IG Metall, and the Works Councils, aimed to guarantee production viability in Germany via concerted restructurings and employment guarantees. But recent announcements of cuts, the drop in EV demand and investment revisions have strained that agreement. Some measures have had to be reconsidered in light of new financial and industrial reality. The outcome is clear: the manufacturers who for decades dominated the combustion engine tried to subcontract their entry into the electric car value chain. But that chain sits today largely in Asia, especially China, which controls mining, raw materials, cells, and much of the critical component manufacturing. Whoever does not control the chain pays the price: failed investments, aborted projects, factories without scale and, ultimately, lost jobs. The Porsche case is, at its core, an industrial lesson: innovation cannot be built on dependency. And those who led in combustion engines should not have abandoned what they did best without prudence. The electric car enthusiasm gave way to industrial realism. Because the car of the future will not be the one policy mandates, but the one customers choose to buy. And for now, despite everything, the customer still prefers to hear the roar of a real engine. Sources of information: Reuters, Porsche CEO Blume initiates talks on another savings program, July 18, 2025. Motor 1, Porsche warns employees the business model no longer works, July 24, 2025. Car and Driver, Porsche recalling roughly 27,000 Taycan EVs with short-circuit risk, October 8, 2024. Inside EVs, Porsche recalls over 27,000 Taycan EVs because of battery fire risk, October 9, 2024. NHTSA recall report, Part 573 Safety Recall Report 24V732, October 1, 2024. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Share this video so more people can enjoy it. I'm Juan Blisa, and everything shared here is the result of meticulous research, verified through reliable and internationally recognized economic and geopolitical sources, because truthful information is never improvised. Thank you for your support.